The views or opinions expressed in this presentation are those of the participants and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of Westman Communications Group or its employees.
So we're on our way to Marshs Lake, I think it's what. Yeah.
That is correct.
And we're on our way for another hike. This is like what, number 4 of the season?
Yeah, hike.
That's
number
crazy.
4. We've done 4 since the start of July, and we are in like the second last week of August.
That is crazy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're on our way now. I don't know much about this place. It's fairly new to me, but Cullen, I think knows more than I do about it.
Well, a little bit more. So this is the first location that we are going to that none of us have been there before. Because with the Brandon Hills, with Big Valley, with Spruce Woods, at least one of us has been before. Mm-hmm. This one, nobody has been. So we don't know exactly what to expect, but that's the fun of it, right?
Yeah.
So Marshs Lake is located just north of Spruce Woods, I believe. It's the same road that you would turn off to get into Spruce Woods. And the only parts that I've seen from the Google images are there is some walking paths, and apparently there's a boardwalk that goes over some water.
That could be fun.
That would be pretty fun. And if you look at Marshs Lake on Google Maps, it is almost like a horseshoe-shaped lake. Like it almost looks like it's almost like just a river in a sense, but it's the shape of a horseshoe, so maybe we'll have some good luck.
Yeah. Now that we're on our way, did we bring bug spray?
I did. Thank God for the cameraman, because
Josh.
I was about to guiltily say no, I didn't.
Oh, thank goodness for our cameraman.
The cameraman is the real MVP. Mm-hmm. I am not. But
and we're hoping not to get rained out.
The rain looks like I checked the radar when I woke up about over 2 hours ago, and the radar suggested that all the rain has passed us, and it's just going to be cloudy, and hopefully the sun will come kind of closer to the afternoon. That's the hope, and that would be it in a perfect scenario. But we have brought sweaters
and umbrellas,
a rain cover for the camera. So the only way KC Chronicles cancels is if it's lightning, or if it's like torrential downpour,
or if we see a tornado off in the distance,
or severe weather. Besides that, we will keep on trucking, plus 40 or minus 40.
Yeah, let's do it. So we're just pulling into Marshs Lake right now.
We even have a sign.
Yeah, it's literally just north of the Spirit Sands, because we just passed the Spirit Sands like not even a minute ago. But Marshs Lake, Spruce Woods Provincial Park.
And we have arrived, push to stop.
I am putting my shoes on.
I love cars that have that feature where keys are essentially irrelevant now. It's all about that.
Well, the
button.
keys are not irrelevant. You still need the keys to start the car. You need them in the vehicle to start the car.
Yes, okay, you need the device, but you don't need the key itself. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go.
So we've made it to Marsh's Lake. It is raining.
It is raining.
We drove right back into it.
Yep. Yeah, because like for a good portion of the drive, it wasn't raining, and then like Kenzie said, yeah, we just kind of drove back into the rain. So it's pretty good. It's pretty fun. But you know what? That's not going to stop us because we are KC Chronicles. Damn it! And the elements don't determine what we do.
It should pass at some point anyway. But this is our map.
This is our map. So we are right here at the star.
We're going to go down this way and around by the lake, and then we're going to cross the boardwalk. We're going to have some snackies and have a chat there.
There's like an island in the middle that we can.
And then we're going to come back out and come around and go home. That's the goal of the day. Let's head out. Ah!
Also, there's a spider, a big spider in there, and it's
huge.
And it scared Kenzie.
I don't like spiders.
I don't like spiders either, but it was contained in a glass case, so...
Yeah, but how do you think it got in there?
I don't know.
Spiders are malleable. They can move.
Magic.
There's no designated trail. I think that's why this is off-putting to me right now.
This is off-putting to you?
A little bit.
Just a little bit. I love
I'm getting water in my shoes.
Ah! You water in your shoes already?
Well, okay, my shoes have little holes, and the grass is wet.
You know, actually, my one shoe has a hole in it because I stepped on a nail a few weeks ago.
I see a walking sign.
It didn't puncture my foot, but yeah. Look at that.
Is that a fire pit?
'Tis.
We're not allowed to have fires.
Well, we can't because look at the weather around us.
I can have a fire. You want to bet?
Look at all those ferns in there. That's pretty cool. I feel like I'm walking to like a forest in BC right now. It's cool. So I think first item we should talk about. So today we're taping this on August 22nd, 2024. And guess what is happening in 3 days?
Your birthday!
My birthday!
That's exciting.
Be 21 years of age. Oh, and we've got a muddy trail. This is
The rain shouldn't be too terrible in here, depending if we're covered by the trees or not.
No, we actually have a lot more shade from it, which is nice. Sorry, look at all these like really cool plants. You don't really see these plants actually too often in this area here. Because like considering that like Spruce Woods is like just south of here, you know, there's none of this vegetation here, so it's pretty cool. I don't know my vegetation whatsoever, but
I don't know.
I do not know my vegetation, but I can pretend it.
I have spotted the first sign.
All right, want to read?
Sure. All right, so we do need to do a little bit of a disclaimer here. Our footage might get a little shaky and it might be a little blurry with the rain and stuff. We're doing handheld for the rest of this just for the safety of our gear and our equipment. So
the rain is pouring right now, like. We're kind of shaded by the trees, but it's pouring right now.
So just stick with us and ignore some of the lower quality.
Just enjoy nature.
But we do have our first sign that we finally found. It's the Eastern Deciduous Forest. I'm going to just pretend that I know what I'm talking about.
Deciduous?
Ostrich ferns, wild grape, basswood, green ash, and elm are abundant around Marshs Lake. These plants are not here by accident. The rich soil and moist conditions created by the lake favor these plants, while discouraging grasses and white spruce which like drier conditions. The plants found on this trail are representative of the Eastern Deciduous Forest, sure, which begins in eastern North America and reaches its westerly limit in western Manitoba.
And if you kind of look at the sign, it's actually kind of crazy because you can really see the bulk of it is in the
U.S. But then there's a little tiny bit.
Yeah, it's like a little appendix that just kind of comes out and it stretches
like,
right in
hello.
here. Yeah, hello.
Anyway, let's keep tracking.
Well, actually, I was gonna say, I'm speaking of no, which one is that?
Basswood?
I don't know because I'm seeing it kind of looks like grapes up in this tree here. You see this?
Oh.
Now that's not edible. I'm not gonna eat it, but it kind of looks like little miniature grapes.
That could also be the bittersweet vine.
Maybe, I don't know.
Or the wild grape, one of the two.
Well, the grape looks pretty blue in that one, and that's not blue.
Anyway.
Or no, that one's blue. Oh no, maybe these are grapes. I'm not gonna eat them, but.
Yeah, let's not eat them.
Let's not do that. Anyway.
We truck
onward. Here's the lake. Again, now this looks very much like a river, and you can.
It looks
oh my
very
goodness.
swampy-like.
It is very, very swampy. Like it might be hard to see in the picture, but you can see a lot of seaweed, some lily
Do you
pads.
think Shrek lives here?
A lot of. Do we think Shrek lives here? Now that I do not know.
Get out of my swamp.
But oh, we'll
My
just
mic
keep it pushing.
is
Now
being
we're entering back into the
silly Billy.
into the thick of it. So my feet are already starting to get a little wet.
Oh yeah, my feet are wet. It's fine.
Yep.
You just learn to live with it.
Yep. And you know what? Actually, I just realized I didn't bring a spare pair of socks.
I brought a spare pair of socks because I'm smart.
Well, I have to sit in the office for the rest of the day, so my feet are just gonna be
Do you want
wet.
my socks?
I don't think we have the same size of foot, so.
You can try. Squeeze them on. It'll be fine.
I think I'm gonna pass.
Don't tell me I didn't offer.
No. Oh, hey, sorry. Look over here. Now here are some wild grapes that look more accurate to the picture. Look at that.
Can we eat them?
I don't think these are edible. If they're edible, I don't want to touch them. Leave nature as it is. Leave this for the bears and for the
That's what's going to
whatever
attract the bears
animals.
to us.
whatever animals eat them. That's another down tree. Now that one looks like it's about to fall off any second. Like look at the angle that one's at. Actually a really cool area. Like this is a lot of very natural vegetation. See, like this is almost like spruce woods but without the sand. And more water. That wasn't really a good comparison. But
It's
you get
more
what I mean.
alive here, I feel.
Oh yeah, I mean we're stepping over like an endless amount of clovers. Can you try
Are there
and
any
find...
four-leaf ones?
I was just gonna say, can you try and find the four-leaf one? Have you ever seen a four-leaf clover?
I think I found one once.
I think I saw one that. Oh no!
Oh, we lost a sign,
We
guys.
lost a sign. So it looks like they took it off. I hope it didn't like
Get
fall off and
yeeted.
it's somewhere in the lake. The animals are probably like looking at it like I can't read that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, no more sign. It's probably getting close to the boardwalk.
But I think I saw a four-leaf clover once. I was at a wedding and I went outside.
Oh.
I think I found a four-leaf clover once.
Did you?
Yeah, I was young though.
Interesting. You know, even though the rain is not the most ideal conditions, it actually is kind of nice to go.
It's actually, we're not sweating our butts off today.
No, because every single shoot we've been on thus far,
It's been pretty hot.
hot days.
But we can actually wear pants and a hoodie today and not be sweaty.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the unfortunate symptom of fall is on the way.
But I like fall.
Yeah,
Fall is my favorite season, mostly because of Halloween.
fall is nice and all, but for me, I always get pretty upset historically because when the leaves start turning and it starts becoming fall, like that means historically, like, you know, we have to go back to school.
Yeah.
Summer, the nice weather's over.
But I kind of like school right now, so I'm actually happy to go back.
Yeah, well, I haven't been in school for a while now.
But no, I love fall because of like Halloween, and it means Spirit Halloween's opening,
On the 31st, which we might
which
go-
I will be running.
Yep. And actually, we can tease when the Halloween season rolls around, KC Chronicles viewers, expect a
have-
lot of Halloween-themed episodes coming
Your
from
way.
the two of us.
We have a lot in store for you guys.
Yep.
And
Ooh.
I am thoroughly excited. I love Halloween.
Pretty cool forested area here. I like this trail, honestly. It's
nice. I mean, my shoes soaked. Oh,
My shoes are completely
I
soaked,
see
too.
something orange. It's a bucket.
A bucket. I see a boardwalk. Now, the thing is, we're not going to have any protection from the rain. But,
That's fine.
yeah.
I have an umbrella if we need it.
oh yeah, that's right. Lockbox.
Okay, we should probably. So we have made it to the boardwalk. It's right behind us. What are you doing?
There's some nets.
We can go fishing in the lake, I guess.
Mhm.
But maybe we shouldn't touch those because those aren't ours. Anyway, we found the boardwalk. We're going to walk over, have a little snack, have a little chill, check it out, talk a little bit, and then we'll head back out the other way around. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
So we've done the swap to the cell phone because
Cell phone. We got multiple angles happening right now.
Whoa,
Just
look at that. Look at that water. Now be
be
careful. Just don't drop anything.
Not a fan. Yeah, this holding my phone up right now is kind of scaring me.
You should probably maybe hold that a little more securely. That's what I
Well,
asked.
I only have one hand open.
Oh,
That was scary.
that clicking makes me nervous.
But like, if you see, water there,
Lots of
water there.
A lot of algae.
Yeah, this looks a little gross.
Wow.
We have crossed the horizon.
Okay, so we have reached this little kind of miniature island here in the middle of the lake. It's a very nice geographic area, but we have another sign to read. So this is called Marks of the River. Marshs Lake was at one time a part of the Assiniboine River, which is about 1 kilometer east of here. Hundreds of years ago, the river eroded its banks and changed its course, leaving this portion cut off from the main channel. Disconnected portions of a river are called oxbow lakes because of their shape resembles the bow or the yoke used on oxen. Other marks of former river channels is the Assiniboine Valley. In the Assiniboine Valley include crescent-shaped ridges or point bars and marshes. This crescent-shaped island is a former point bar created by the river's silt deposits. Some of these features can be easily seen from viewpoints in the park along Isputana Trail and at Steele's Ferry. So as you can see here, so the Oxbow Lake, this is what we are kind of at. And the point bar, or like the channel bar or the point bar, that's what we're standing on right now.
Interesting.
And then of course the floodplain, then you have the Meter's Neck, the Meter's Bend, and the cutoff. So this is former Assiniboine River land, but it's now an oxbow. And you can actually see here, it kind of has like a little graph saying like the formation of an oxbow lake. So the points of erosion start to sink down, which then in turn makes the river, so, you know, because the river curves up like this, and then with the erosion, it causes the river then to flow more in a straight line, and then parts of the river are still flowing, but it's kind of getting cut off, and then eventually it's completely disconnected and it's left
Just here.
as it is. So
All right.
that's pretty cool. That's your lesson in geography.
Well, what do you say we go back over the boardwalk and keep walking?
Yep, where the rain is not raining down on us.
Exactly. Watch out for the hole, because I fell in the hole.
And nearly broke your ankle.
Yeah, I heard it did. I have pools of water in my shoes now.
Me too. Okay, so we have made it back across, and now we are heading into the back half of the Marshs Lake.
Well, more like
Trail.
back 3/4, because that was only like a quarter in.
Was it?
Yeah,
I'm directionally challenged.
me too.
Oh, so
Oh.
sitting water, I would move over to this side.
Who's the wetter?
You always have to have your eyes open whenever you go through sitting water.
Through a rainforest.
Yeah, more or less, this is like a glorified
Oh.
rainforest, I think.
Squishy in my foot.
Oh, more water.
Something's moving down there.
Is it a frog?
Probably. Frogs would thrive here.
Or is it Bigfoot?
It's not that big. This is very grassy, but I'm hoping there's no ticks, because I'll cry.
Is it too wet for ticks?
Might be.
I don't know. Do ticks like water?
It's also end of August. They might not even be around anymore.
Well, yeah, but isn't it like in the fall they come back?
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Well, no, I genuinely thought that like this is what
I don't think so. Like
Oh.
they're usually there between like May or late May, early June to like mid
Oh, my left
August-ish.
foot is just soaked.
Yeah, no,
Why
my
am
feet.
I'm an idiot.
My feet are wet. There are some that stick around for a little bit, but it's a lot less likely to get them
Right.
as it gets colder.
Casey Chronicles viewers, a PSA for you. If you're gonna come here while it rains, bring rubber boots. That would have been a smart
A little
choice.
more sitting water. Well, I didn't know it was gonna be this wet.
Neither.
Like I could probably pour out my shoes right now.
I probably could too.
That's the feel I have, and I don't like it. It feels icky.
Yeah, my feet feel pretty icky as well. Well, aside from the water in our shoes, what's your impressions of this place?
Oh, it's beautiful. You wouldn't know that the Spirit Sands are just like south of us right now.
Yeah, a giant colossal desert is like right next to a giant
Literally
oxbow
right over
lake.
there.
Look at that. That's a gorgeous looking hill.
More things
really
moving
cool.
in.
Yeah, we just go in like a giant like semicircle. Yep. You say the tree is silly.
Yeah, look, it kind of looks like a swordfish
Right.
popping out.
I don't know how you get that from that, but
Look, it's pointy and it looks like a little bit of a swordfish.
uh-huh. Ooh, flowers. Left.
Oh, yay!
So let's stop and admire the flowers. I like to admire the local flora around here.
Stop and admire the water in my shoes.
That too. Casey Chronicles viewers, don't go here when it rains.
That's our best
Unless you
advice.
have rubber boots, in which case, come here all you want, but...
In which case, make sure the rubber boots go to your knees.
Well, it's not that deep, but just have good, sturdy, reliable rubber boots. Oh, a metal...
A pipe.
Yeah, a metal pipe.
Oh, we got a little bit of... Oh, ooh, that's slippery.
Yeah, watch your step. Awesome.
We found another sign. It says farm fields. Over centuries, the Assiniboines floodwaters have created a rich layer of soil in the valley. With an abundance of moisture and shelter from harsh winds, the valley was an attractive area for settlement. During the early 1880s, immigrants carved fields such as this one out of the dense forest cover, and now as a part of Spruce Woods Provincial Park, these fields produce lush native grasses and willows that nourish deer, elk, and provide habitat for other mammals and birds.
Pretty cool.
This used to be a farmland. That's crazy.
And you can see by the graph here, there's like a lot of these
big fields
here that kind of bend around the Assiniboine, and then of course...
one right in the middle.
Right where we are. We're probably somewhere right around
there-ish. That's cool.
That's really cool, actually.
We're walking on farmland.
The more you know.
All right, so we're heading out on our way. We've all had a little bit of a snack, a little bit of a water. We're all cooled down now, and we're gonna head back.
Problem is though, my feet are still wet. Her feet are fine.
In the sandals. Dogs are out.
We're gonna stop at my house on the way and get some clean shoes and pants.
Socks.
So.
And socks.
Yeah, and socks. Let's go do that. All
Let's
right.
go.
Off we go.
And we have returned from
back to the office.
Back to the office.
From the abyss, or?
Well, out of the rain.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so it didn't rain the entire time. It only rained for about kind of the first half, first 3/4 of the hike.
But the ground was wet for the rest of it, and I had a puddle in my shoe. My sock, I could probably wring it out and still like.
Yeah, mine too. Our feet got very wet. But that being said, though, if I had rubber boots,
it would be more enjoyable.
Yeah, but that was already actually a very enjoyable hike because I really liked the trail, the vegetation, and the boardwalk and all that. But I think the whole added effect of it being kind of cloudy and misty and rainy, it just kind of added an extra kind of calm nature to it.
It felt like a rainforest.
Yeah, it kind of felt like we were going through like the Amazon.
I just wanted to see more animals. Like I wanted to see like birds,
we did see, like,
fancy birds. We saw a frog. It scared me.
We saw a squirrel.
Yeah, we did see a squirrel.
But that's not enough.
But then a frog jump scared me just a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't sure what it was, and then it just jumped out in front of me, and I was like, "All right, cool.
Yep.
Cool, bud. Cool." Yeah.
But overall, Marshs is it's a really cool hiking trail. Like it's not a very long trail. It's almost not even hilly at all. It's pretty
flat. I think
flat.
Maybe took us an hour, not even.
Not even. And
that's when we were stopping and
exactly, yeah.
Kind of being dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But it's really cool. And again, like that whole Oxbow Lake, like how it's kind of in the shape of like a horseshoe or whatever. That was a really cool touch. And then of course going over like that little boardwalk that Although the one thing that gave me such anxiety was every single time that because the boardwalk was in like little sections. So whenever you'd go from like section to section, it would like
just
it,
move.
it would like move and it would kind of click. So it almost sounded like it was gonna like give way and crack.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It frightened me a little bit, but
Same. I never liked those things where like those bridges where you're going over water. There was one time I was in Ontario camping, and there's like this huge bridge over like this canyon of water. I had a heart attack. Like genuinely going over. I have a fear of like deep water.
Yeah, me too.
Like. Yeah, you'll never catch me in the ocean.
Yeah, I'm only gonna go like within the first like maybe like 10 feet of the ocean, and then I'm okay.
Yep. No, deep water scares me.
Yeah.
Because you could just plummet and you'll never come back up. Like I'm sorry, that's terrifying to me.
Well, it's extra scary when like the water isn't clear, so you can't even see downwards. Like at least with like a lot of places like in the ocean, you can actually like see down.
Marshs we couldn't see. We actually don't know how deep that was.
No, yeah, exactly. It
so
was
if
a very.
we fell in, we would have found out how deep it is, but I don't think we want to find that out.
No, because then KC Chronicles would just become a one-person show, or maybe two even. That would be even worse, but because we would like sink and drown.
Yeah,
and
I was thinking both of us fall in. Then
Oh,
what's
both of
KC
us.
Chronicles gonna come to?
Yeah.
It's gonna be nothing, and the viewers are gonna be
It'll
real
just
sad.
it'll just be Chronicles.
Do you think if we died in the office, they would like keep it going? Somebody would start it again just to keep our memory alive, or?
I feel like they would print out like giant cardboard cutouts of us and then use like AI voice to like pretend to be us.
Anyway, we had fun. We hope you guys enjoyed the episode because we enjoyed it,
Yeah,
and we
really
had
good
quite a
hike.
bit of fun. It was a little rainy, but
Yeah.
weather don't get us down. The only way we
Yeah.
would have stopped is if it was a tornado or if it was like
Lightning.
thundering.
Yeah.
Dangerous to our health.
Yeah. Honestly, I would honestly recommend going there while it's just raining because
It was so peaceful.
It was a very peaceful hike. Just wear rubber boots. Don't wear
Yes.
shoes like we did.
Yes, wear rubber boots because
Yeah.
it'll save you a lot of time.
If you wear rubber boots and a rain poncho, you'll have a great time.
Yeah, but we hope you guys enjoyed it. We hope you guys check out Marshs Lake or any of the other places we've hiked because it's different to see it in a video than it is to see it in real life.
Yeah.
And if you think it's beautiful in the videos, like you should see it for what it really is in real
Absolutely.
life.
Because I mean, even though we are fortunate to use really good cameras when we go out on these shoots, the cameras at the end of the day, they don't do it justice compared to what the
It
human
really is.
eyesight can
Yeah.
see. So we highly recommend you check out all the 4 areas that we've gone and all the ones that are to come.
Yeah. And I think with that, we should say goodbye for now.
Yeah. Thank you for watching the 4th episode of us traveling and being goofballs.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a fun one.
Yeah, it was a fun one. It might be our last one of the summer. Well, last one in August for sure, and then. But I think definitely when the fall comes, we'll have a lot of cool.
We'll find more places to go.
To go as well,
Especially
so.
with Halloween coming up. There's a lot of things that we can do.
Yeah, and there might be some special episodes in store, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, your week, whatever you're having right now. We just hope you enjoy it.
Awesome. And from Colin and Kenzie, we'll see you later.
Bye for now.